there, dude. It's literally mind-blowing. Maxon Bikedrive Air S at 90 Newton meters, 620 watts peak power, and weighing in at just 2 kilos, it is one of the lightest, most powerful EMTB drive units on Earth. Clearly, to enable it to operate, it will need some fuel, which comes in the shape of one of these, 400 watt hours and weighing in at 1.8 kilos. In many ways, it is the ultimate in minimalist, lightweight, yet powerful precision technology to enable us to explore these amazing Swiss mountains. But there is another way. There is an alternative version of Swiss power and precision at its finest. Mathias Flückiger, former cross-country world champion, Olympic medalist and 10 times World Cup winner. A little bit heavier and a little bit noisier, yes, but a terrifying machine to go head-to-head with. And that's where I come in. You see, the thing with this, the Maxon Bikedrive Air S, is that it still requires human input to make it work. But then, I'm 22 years older than Mathias and 36 kilos heavier. And he's local. In fact, this town of Decentis is the home to his World Cup team, Maxon Thömus. Ralph Naff is the team owner. And yes, you guessed it, he too is a former world champion and World Cup winner. For me, this is an unfamiliar place at an unfamiliar altitude with an incredibly high-level athlete that's going to bring me back down to earth. However, no sooner had I arrived than the Maxon Thömus team were plotting my downfall in their £750,000 camper van.
So, what do you think? How can we destroy this old guy?
I think we have got a problem, but we have to take it very serious because I haven't seen him drinking last night.
Okay.
The good thing is he's very old, he's heavy. So we have to make the track as fast as possible, but you have to be prepared, like on a cross-country World Cup.
And what do you think about all the technical parts?
I think
rock, steep climbing with some rock.
We do a prologue.
Narrow corners.
We do a prologue with a first steep uphill, but also a really flat part, a long flat part, and then some technical downhills, and we test him.
Okay.
Okay, first, carbo fuel, very important.
But hey,
activator.
It's short one, activator.
Yeah.
200 milligrams of caffeine.
Yes.
Good.
Take as much as you can.
What are they doing in there? Are they prepping the Maxon humanoid robot or something?
Oh. Okay, we decided we need 2 tracks. We need a prologue and we need a longer uphill track.
The team had plotted a way in which to take me down, and they decided this could be done by taking me up. You're taking this quite serious, Mathias.
Yeah, sure, buddy, but I'm 100% confident.
But I think critically, this race is going to be dependent on, I think, the gradient, on the technicality, and also how long it is. I mean, I'm not sure how many watts I can put out for more than 2 minutes.
Hard to say, but I'm confident when it's a bit longer. I would say my personal engine is a bit, it's not too bad, so we will see.
Which is why I'm feeling slightly nervous. That's a nice machine, Ralph. You guys don't mess around, do you?
No, it's very important for the performance of the riders. Before an important race, they always drink an espresso.
Has Mathias had an espresso?
Yes, just before, a single espresso.
Then I'll take a double. Dankeschön.
I pray for you.
And so it was that the cross-country Rockets had lined up a pocket-sized MTB race circuit prologue of surprising technicality.
Hey Matt, you need a cooling vest, eh?
Yeah.
It's very important. Cooling vest on. Do a proper warm-up.
Yeah.
Really, like the best one you have ever done. The best warm-up in your life.
Yeah.
It's very important, eh?
Mathias has gone for a warm-up, like a serious warm-up, so we're literally minutes away from head-to-head. I can feel that my voice has changed and my stomach's feeling a little bit different. I mean, this is a serious piece of technology. That's Mathias, that is. So what? How many laps? Do you think we should do some laps here? And do
I
you
think on one lap, he would beat you.
You really think?
Yes. But 5 laps, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Come on. Right. Genuinely nervous here.
Okay.
3, 2, 1 in Swiss.
3, 2, 1, go!
No, get out of here. You've got to be joking. Are you actually serious? No. Downhill. Right, get him here. My only chance was my strength, the downhill section. But on his ridiculous cross-country bike, he was schooling me. Game over.
Only chance you have is if you get in front of him into the downhill.
I think I have never, ever experienced that in my life. After riding mountain bikes for, I don't know, was it 40 years, I've never seen anything like it. It's like there's a bullet just going away from me. And the back wheel was like bouncing. His back wheel was literally going like that as you're going uphill. That's an insane amount of power. Wow.
That makes it different, you know?
Fair dues, man.
Yes.
Mathias, Prologue 1. I think it's fair to say that you literally tore me to pieces.
Yeah, I told you.
I think it proves that a World Cup cross-country racer can accelerate considerably faster than an EMTB. But I've got a cunning plan. I'm thinking technical climb for Prologue 2.
Yeah, we will see.
So we've just got some intelligence off Ralph Naff up on the hill. Didn't quite get that, Ralph. What was the message?
Yeah. You have to make one try first, because up here the most important thing is the line. If you are not checking the lines, you're gonna struggle up here.
So can I just make that clear? I'm doing this climb for the first time ever, whereas Mathias has been practicing here for 6 months.
7 years.
You wish.
Sorry, 6 years. Message received. Very nervous.
Ready?
Yeah, not really.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, God.
That will be a tough one for me, man.
This thing's got some power, man. I would be amazed if Mathias Flückiger can get up this climb.
He has some skills, I have to say.
He's never going to beat that.
That's fast!
No chance.
35.
He's got no chance.
Yeah, no chance. 35 seconds.
Now I'm nervous.
Mathias Flückiger is nervous.
Yeah?
No chance. Okay, Mathias. 3, 2, 1, go!
No!
I do not see how a mountain bike without a motor can get up there. I mean, 62 kilos, former world champion, Olympic medalist. He's on that. He's going, mind. He's going. This is the one place, technical climbing, that I might be able to have an edge over Mathias. He flew. No! Ralph, what are the times on that?
So, very sad result. We have 36.99 for Jones and we have 43.25 for Matt. So either this motor and this bike is really strong, really good, or you still got some technical skills?
Ralph, I have to be a sportsman.
So
Congrats for
Jones
this
1, Matt 1. Let's go to the next challenge.
Exactly, that's one stage each. I think now the decider up on the mountain, maybe a bit of lunch first. Ralph, is this the fuel of a cross-country pro athlete?
During the week, yes. Before a race, definitely not. But for the coach, it's perfect.
I've seen something actually, Ralph, over here. I overheard you mention, or you spotted that I hadn't been drinking last night.
Yes.
Well, there's still plenty of time for that.
0-0. For the moment, we take the 0-0, eh?
Guys, the decider, the crucial stage 3. About 3 minutes. Is that representative of a World Cup climb, do you think?
Yeah, more than less. So I would say it's a long one for a World Cup, but yeah, it's a...
So I've been doing some numbers. Now, if myself and old Flückiger here went head-to-head on MTBs on a climb, I would be needing to do 900 watts for 3 minutes to keep up with him. However, I've got 620 watts peak power on my Bikedrive Air S, which means that I'm still gonna have to pump out about 300 watts. Matt, what numbers have you got on a climb like that? What have you got in your tank?
I would say 580 on sea level, but yeah, here for sure it's a little bit lower.
Ralph, I ain't got no chance, right?
But you have some salad in your stomach, so we'll see. It's going to be interesting.
What I fear is the altitude. We're at 2,000 meters.
Hey, Matt, believe in yourself, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, Mathias, I want to give you a 5-second head start because I'm super confident. No idea why.
Okay.
But count you in. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 5 seconds. Oh my God. He's off like a bullet again. So the trail is quite flat here. And now the trail steepens. I'm really feeling the altitude. Oh, here he comes. Oh. Here he comes. This is tighter than I thought. 3 minutes. There it is. That's my first ever experience of World Cup cross-country level pace. It's literally mind-blowing. Wow, dude, I don't know how you did that. Oh man. Okay, folks, so what equipment does it take to race at the highest level of World Cup cross-country? This is Flückiger's Thömus Light Rider R3 World Cup. It's a full carbon frame, 120mm travel front and rear, 29-inch wheels front and rear. The wheels on here are DT Swiss XRC 1200s with a Schwalbe Racing Ray Addix speed grip tyre, although obviously Mathias changes those tyres out depending on the conditions. Shimano M9200 shifting on here, plus Shimano XTR brakes. XTR gears, by the way, that's electronic shifting. In terms of the disc setup, 160mm on the back and 180mm up front. And if you look at Mathias's personal setup, 630mm bars with a Newman 70mm stem. That's got a Garmin Edge emtb head unit bolted onto it, which is obviously a crucial part of a World Cup racer's equipment. Looks like he's got some lockout or some compression adjust going on his fork and on his shock. Obviously that comes into play on the climbs. And the bike weighs in at 10.3 kilos. Folks, that last climb, 3 minutes. Yeah, maybe there was 20 meters in it, but like, I guess the bigger picture is what would have happened if we'd have kept on going? I mean, nobody can sustain that kind of pace, right?
No, that's not possible.
I think if you guys would have kept that speed for longer, we would have heard down there in the valley 2 big explosions. It really shows the strength of him, but also the power of this light e-bike motor. I cannot
recommend highly enough to watch some of the cross-country racing. It's like I said, I mean, to see it on TV is one thing, but to be 5 meters behind Mathias Flückiger's back wheel when it's fishtailing like this, oh my God. Okay, racing done, the clouds have come in. We've come back up to 6,000 feet here in Descentis to take a moment to take a closer look at this Bikedrive Air S. I think the question that we need to ask is, does this system meet the real-time needs of power, efficiency, integration, and silence? Well, I can give you a quick answer to that because at 95 kilos and with 90 Newton meters of torque, we've just come up some really technical climbs. And if I look at the range dial here on the top tube, it doesn't actually seem to be moving that much, even with a 400 watt-hour battery. And integration, well, I mean, look at it. That has got to be the most stealth-like high-torque EMTB on the market, right? I think sometimes it's quite easy to lose sight of what the benchmarks are of a good e-bike system in this age of ever-increasing torque and peak power. I think in the short time I've ridden this system, I think it reminds me just how unacceptable some of the drive units have been, which we've ridden in the past 10 years. Certainly in terms of noise, I mean, this bike is super quiet, it's lightweight, it delivers power in a really smooth way and in a wide range of cadences. I mean, in 2 days, I'm pretty impressed. Look, it's probably really easy for me to say that in hindsight, but I do believe that Maxon can challenge some of the big hitters with this unit. And I do know for a fact that they are totally obsessed when it comes to efficiency and reliability. And you know what? When it comes to lightweight, quick bit of Maxon detail from our legend Remo up on the hill. What is it, Remo?
The detail is Maxon. The Maxon's cash cow is a pump who pumps blood through the vein, so the heart, it's easier for the heart. And it's about that big, and it pumps hundreds of liters a day of blood through the veins.
So Maxon then are simply electric drive boffins. Sorry, they prefer to be called engineers, but with 8 production sites and 40 sales offices globally, they are a big deal. And Maxon have actually been to Mars. Actually, no, let's put that right. Not the Maxon staff at the Christmas party. Let's say Maxon Motors have actually been to Mars 3 times. And let's face it, you're not going to Mars if you ain't reliable. Can I just say, flying machine. Now, I know I rattle on about how 22 to 23 kilo bikes are super planted. It's definitely a very different experience riding a bike, which is 18 kilos out in the mountains. Right, what are we talking about? We're talking about power, efficiency, and integration. What's really interesting is that this bike here is actually with one of the older Maxon air drive systems, which was 30 to 40 Newton meters and 250 watts peak power. But look what they've done. They've literally got the same silhouette in this bike here, but they've actually doubled the power and double the torque. What's really also interesting about the Maxon staff is that they are obsessed with EMTB, so they can go very quickly from R&D to ideas and to testing out on the hill here in the Alps. Just about to drop into this incredible ridge trail here above Descentis. You guys are probably thinking about power. This bike has less power than the likes of Specialized, as Bosch, as Marley and DJI. Does that matter? I'm not sure it does. I think traction, software, and as I've mentioned a few times, efficiency is actually possibly more important to many people. I think true, but for some brands, that actually means less range, more weight, and more wear and tear. I'm not saying for all brands, but certainly for some. I tell you what, folks, that was a tough day in the mountains, and we're now at 5:30. We've been sessioning and droning and whatnot since 10 o'clock this morning. So. Still got 2 bars of battery left, so I think that proves the efficiency is great on this system. A few details, the remote, what's that word that mountain bike journalists use that begins with I? Intuitive, overuse that. Look, it's basic, it works, I really like it. It's probably my new favorite remote on an EMTB. Other details, battery port is cool, top tube display is as much information as you need. You can adjust the power in the Bike Drive app. You've also got a dealer app that can do other changes to the system. One thing that this bike has proved to me is that you think things are done in the EMTB world and along comes something different. Quiet, brilliant power delivery. I think it was 150 watts to get the maximum 620 watts out of it. And remember, folks, that this is not just an EMTB system, it's a complete bike system. 150mm travel, 29-inch wheels. Believe me, it's one of the nicest EMTBs I have ever ridden. Would I buy one? Yes, I would. Which all leaves me to say is thanks massively to Ralph, to Matt, to Remo, and everybody here at Descentis. Trails up on the mountain, absolutely stunning. Great time. Get yourselves over here to Switzerland. See you next time.